before we do it.
Cool.
We gotta figure out like how we before we start out before we start talking we should figure out something to do before we start talking and after we start talking.
What you mean?
Like something we can do together, like they kiss, like a kiss or something like that. Like before we start talking, like and then after we done talking, we can. Like how we said.
This not the Love Connection podcast? What you talking about? This not the Love Connection podcast? Let's kiss before we start talking shit to each other? And then let's kiss afterwards? What? Like, I don't think people give a fuck about all that, man. Like, they just want to see. If they gonna watch it, people just gonna watch it. You know what I mean? Because you know what I mean? That's all. Do all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying I don't think that's. This ain't that podcast. This ain't that type of podcast. You know what I'm saying? This is. You know what I mean? But anyway, right? What's up, y'all? This the We Outside podcast. I'm your host, Easy Breezy. This is my co-host,
L Boogie. Y'all get the
Cool. So, right, before we start rolling the cameras and shit, right, like, she was talking about, like, how people be trapping, right? And, not my fault. I don't want to say it wrong, so, right? So, you go ahead and say what you were saying, right?
What? Like a what?
Well, you was just saying, like, how you feel about people that be, like, all day, like, you know what I mean? Like, trapping, like, all day trapping, but...
You don't have a 9 to 5?
Like basically, like, if people trapping all day, right, and you ain't really making but so much money, then it's kind of like, just get a job.
It's defeating the purpose.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you working 9 to 5 hours, right, and you making 9 to 5 pay on the block, right, you working a tax-free job, but you only making money, like you work at a job where they take out taxes, then, I mean, just work at a job to take out taxes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because at least then you get a 401k, get a retirement plan, you know what I'm saying?
Social Security.
Right. So that was...
Benefits.
You know what I mean? That's basically what she was, the gist of what she said. And I can't say I disagree. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you are successful at what you're doing in the streets, much love to you. You know what I'm saying? I respect it. That's dope. But if you only making minimum wage, like if you think about the amount of time you putting in, right, to be out there, and then you think about how much you putting in your pocket after you give your man is cut, you know what I'm saying, or whoever you work for, you gotta get them theirs, and then they give you the rest, right? Then I mean, yeah, if the payoff, right, is not like substantial like that, then yeah, I mean, you know, probably just get a job, you know what I mean? You could do what you want to do, right? Personally, I don't give a fuck. You do what you want to do, right? If you feel like being out there is what you want to do, then you do it. But you know, I'm just saying, you know what I mean? It's we all know that lifestyle don't come with no true benefit, right? The only benefit is that you're making the money faster, right? And if you're smart with the bread, you know, you could use it to help yourself out, whatever like that, you know what I mean? But if you're making it faster, but you ain't really making a lot of it, right? Then I mean, you know, what's what's the point? You know what I mean? It's just my take on it. You know what I mean?
So what is the cutoff age to stop selling drugs? Like,
I don't think it is no cutoff. I mean,
so you gonna be 70 years old outside selling drugs?
I mean, listen, if that's what somebody want to do, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I would do it. Like, I wouldn't be 70, 80 years old selling drugs. I mean, at least by that age, right? I had somebody else sell it for me. Like, if, you know what I mean? The worst case scenario, I'm gonna have some people selling drugs for me. I'm not trying to be 70, 80 years old on the block trying to run from nobody with a cane or a wheelchair and shit. Like, yeah, he trying to, oh shit, 5-0. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not doing that. Like, so at least by that age, if I'm gonna still be out there in the streets, I gotta have somebody else working for me. You know what I mean? But
you know, some people don't make that much money. Well, drug dealers, sometimes they don't make that much money, so it's like,
it's a lot of drug dealers don't make a lot of money. Like, it's, you know what I mean? It's a lot of people that trap for the lifestyle more than the actual financial gain. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, but that's, you know, that's up to them. But I just know I wouldn't be that old still doing it. But I mean, a lot of dudes don't be having no plan. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have a plan. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be out in the streets and shit like that. Like, try to have a plan. Like, you know, do what you're doing with a purpose, and like have a plan to try to, like, at some point know either you gonna move up to a better level in that career field, to where as though you don't gotta put yourself in so much risk and have yourself overly exposed all the time, or, you know, have a plan that you make however much money you make, and then you get out of that joint, you know what I'm saying, by a certain point in your life, you know what I'm saying? What's up? What you gotta ask us? What was up?
Y'all still recording?
Yeah, we still recording. I mean, listen up. What's up?
Do you have to do something after this?
I gotta still be alive and breathe and stuff like that. Wow, what's up? What y'all want? What y'all?
Because
Y'all want to go to the park?
Yeah, we want to go.
All right, we might.
Cause like,
Okay, we might.
can we tell you the park?
No, you can't, because I already. It don't matter. Just know if that's what you want to do, right? Is you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's possible that we can do that. Right?
Okay.
You gotta brush your teeth too, because you got to teeth.
Here.
I mean, you
Who
probably
has
should brush
braces?
your teeth too, but you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
They already put vitamins on my teeth.
Right, man.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Vitamins.
right, back to while we out. But you know, but that's part of it too. That's, you know what I'm saying? See, we outside, man. It's real time, real shit happening, you know what I'm saying? Background noise, people running up and down the street, children coming outside, interrupting. This is what the podcast for us is about, you know what I mean? So, you know, take it how you want to take it. If you're watching it, appreciate your view. You know what I mean? If it ain't for you, that's cool too. But yeah, you know what I mean? Just have a plan, man. I'm not. I first and foremost, you know, I got a lot of friends that's, you know, that live that way. So it's like, they still my friends. I don't judge them, you know what I'm saying? But my thing is,
This is not about judging nobody.
no, I'm not saying it is, but I'm just saying it's just like, you know, my thing is, if that's the path you're going to choose, I would just say, you know, have some sort of strategy or plan to you know, maneuver. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't just say to yourself, like, I'm just going to do this forever and just that's it. Because, you know, unfortunately, you know, most of us end up in jail, or, you know, RIP, you know what I'm saying? And it don't be worth it. Like, if, you know what I mean, if you get locked up and you got to do mad years, if you divide the amount of years you got to do for the amount of money you made, I don't even care how much work you sold. If you divide how many years you had to spend in jail by the amount of money you made, if it don't seem like, you know what I'm saying, you made a good amount of money on a yearly basis, I mean, you know, maybe that should tell you something, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, this is just my perspective, you know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah.
Just have a backup plan. That's about it.
Yeah, you know, I guess so. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't, like I say, look, I myself ain't never. I mean, I dribble. That's, you know what I mean? Like I ain't, you know, never. I wasn't nobody special, right? I put it like that. I wasn't nobody special, right? And that's, I put that over. I wasn't nobody special, right? Nobody near nowhere special. But you know, yeah, you know what I mean? Just, you know. So that just wasn't my field of expertise. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you just gotta know what's for you and what ain't. You know what I'm saying? And it was not for me. You know what I'm saying? Getting up, going to work, that's more my speed. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you live and you learn, and you know what I mean? Sometimes you look at how, you know, you look at other people's situations, and you kind of learn from that. But, you know, for the most part, you just gotta know yourself, right? You gotta know yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people that be out there frauding and doing it, and it really ain't them, but you know, they got peer pressure, or they want to fit in, or you know, whatever the case may be. Like, just be yourself, and if that ain't, you know, if that ain't for you, you know, don't be afraid to tell people, or you know, just express it. You know, be your own person. Like, yo, you know, that ain't my thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, let people feel how they want to feel about you. You know what I mean? If your friends is really your friends, and that's their lane, and they know they ain't your lane, they still, y'all gonna still be friends regardless. Like, you know what I mean? Because they fuck with you on the strength of you are you. You know what I'm saying? And that really should all that be that man. You know what I mean? But I mean, you got something to say? Because I mean, I did most of the talking. But,
You did.
You
did. I was disagreeing with you. I don't have anything to say. I was disagreeing with you.
Well, you could put your own 2 cents in there. You know what I'm saying?
I disagreeing with you.
Listen, man, we both supposed to be in the podcast. If I'm gonna be doing fucking 98% of the talking, what you here for? Then I might as well have a podcast.
I don't need to talk all the time. Like, I don't need to talk all the time.
Right on. Vote for if I should get a new co-host or not. You know what I'm saying? Or should I just go solo? Like, just, you know what I'm saying? Put in the comments. You know what I'm saying? What y'all think?
He's not going solo, and you're not getting a fucking another co-host. What type of shit is that?
You know what I'm saying? About to Viv your ass, man. It's about, you know what I'm saying? I ain't fuck it up.
He's not getting exactly.
Yeah, man. But anyway, man.
There's a reason why it says.
Why I say what? She don't even know what podcast she on. You know what? Look,
no, it says
scissors.
No, because I'm laughing at you.
She don't even know what podcast she on. She don't know what she doing. I'm just going solo. She about to get Viv, dog. For real. You know what I mean? But anyway, man, if y'all like this, John, man, put your thumbs up. You know what I mean?
I don't have to always talk on the podcast. I was just agreeing with. I was seeing some stuff, whatever.
Right on.
I don't have to.
Right on.
It's a reason why my name is first than yours. Exactly. I'm supposed to be the host. He's supposed to be the co-host.
Right, but you see, I done nominated myself as the host, and she done took second place. But you know what? On the next one, she gonna do the talking. And you know what? It all depends on what the topic of discussion is, too. You know what I'm saying? Whatever she feel more strongly emotional about, that's probably what she gonna talk about. You know what I'm saying? But damn, I'm fucking my words up. But anyway, catch y'all on the next John, man. Be easy.
I holler.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Pose.